Have you ever considered that your thoughts might be more powerful than you realize? Welcome to a fascinating exploration of the power of thought. Thoughts, those fleeting whispers in our minds, might seem ephemeral, but they hold a profound influence over our reality. They shape our actions, our emotions, our decisions, and ultimately, our lives. But what if we told you that they could shape even more? Imagine, if you will, that thoughts are seeds. Each idea, each notion, is a tiny kernel of potential, waiting to be nurtured and grown. Some seeds fall on barren ground, neglected and forgotten. But others, the ones we choose to entertain, to mull over and consider, these are the seeds we plant in the fertile soil of our minds. As we tend to these seeds, they begin to grow. They take root, sprouting tendrils of possibility that weave their way through our consciousness. The more we entertain these thoughts, the stronger they become, until eventually they blossom into reality. Sounds abstract, doesn't it? But this concept is not as far-fetched as it might initially seem. Consider for a moment the power of positive thinking or the impact of a growth mindset. We've seen time and time again that those who believe they can achieve something are often the ones who do. So what does this mean for us? It suggests that our thoughts are not just idle musings, but powerful tools that we can use to shape our reality. By choosing to entertain a thought, to nurture it and let it grow, we can bring about change in our lives. The idea of entertaining a thought until it becomes real is not a new one. In fact, it was a cornerstone of the philosophy of a man named Neville Goddard. He believed that an idea, when entertained long enough, can become a reality, a concept that we'll be delving deeper into in the coming scenes. So, let's entertain this idea for a moment. Let's explore the power of thought and see where it takes us. In the words of Neville Goddard, an idea is only an idea until it is entertained. Entertain it long enough and it becomes a reality. What does it mean to entertain an idea? Well, let's delve into that concept. To entertain an idea is not just to think about it fleetingly. It's not about having a passing thought or a brief consideration. No, it's much more profound and involved. It's about immersing yourself in that idea, allowing it to saturate your mind and permeate your consciousness. Imagine for a moment, an idea is like a seed. A seed holds within it the potential for an entire tree. But for that tree to grow, the seed needs to be nurtured. It needs to be planted in fertile soil, watered regularly, and given the right amount of sunlight. The same applies to an idea. For an idea to grow, to develop, to come to fruition, it needs nurturing. You see, entertaining an idea requires focus, it requires energy, and more than anything, it requires belief. Belief that your idea can become a reality, that it can manifest in the physical world. It's about visualizing that idea, seeing it in your mind's eye, feeling its existence in your reality. This is not about wishful thinking or idle daydreaming. It's about consciously directing your thoughts and your energy towards that idea. It's about holding that idea in your mind, turning it over and over, examining it from all angles, understanding it in all its complexities. It's about giving that idea your time and attention, feeding it with your thoughts, your energy, your belief. And remember, entertaining an idea is not a one-time event. It's not about thinking about something once and then moving on. It's a process, a journey. It's about returning to that idea again and again, nurturing it, feeding it, allowing it to grow and develop. It's about patience, about understanding that like a seed, an idea takes time to grow, to develop, to come into its full potential. It's about faith, about knowing that even if you can't see the growth, even if you can't see the changes, they are happening. They are happening in the unseen realms of your mind, in the subtle energies of your consciousness. To entertain an idea is to nurture it, to give it your time and attention, to believe in it. But when is the right time for an idea to become reality? This question has been asked countless times throughout history and quite possibly in your own life as well. The answer, however, isn't as straightforward as we'd like it to be. Timing, as they say, is everything. But it's not a one-size-fits-all concept. There's no universal right time. It's subjective, fluctuating, and unique to each individual, each idea, and each situation. What may be the perfect moment for one may not be for another. Take a seed, for instance. It doesn't sprout the moment it's buried in the soil. It waits, it rests, it gathers energy. And then, when conditions are just right, it bursts forth into life. The seed doesn't decide when to sprout, it simply does when the time is right. Similarly, an idea doesn't transform into reality the moment it's conceived. It needs to be nurtured, watered with thought and attention, until it's ready to break through the surface of possibility into the realm of reality. And that moment of breakthrough, that's the right time. But here's the catch. You can't predict it. You can't schedule it on your calendar. No smartphone alert will notify you when it's about to happen. The right time often comes when you least expect it. Like a surprise guest at a party, it arrives unannounced, catching you off guard, yet bringing with it a sense of joy and accomplishment. So, how do you know when it's the right time? Well, you don't. Not until it happens. But what you can do is prepare yourself. Entertain your idea, nurture it, give it space to grow. And when it's ready, when the right time comes, you'll know. Because the idea will no longer just be an idea. It will be a reality. Therefore, the right time is not something you can force. It arrives when you have sufficiently entertained the idea. It is the moment when the idea has grown enough, absorbed enough, and is ready to sprout into reality, just like a seed. So, how does an idea become reality? Let's delve into the process of manifestation. This is the journey that transforms those fleeting thoughts in your mind into tangible, physical reality. It's like magic, but it's not. It's a process rooted in our ability to shape our world with the power of our minds. Manifestation starts with a single thought. It might be a desire, a dream, or an idea that just won't leave you alone. This thought is the seed. Your attention and focus are the water and sunlight that nourish this seed. The more you focus on this thought, the stronger and more real it becomes. Now, you might be thinking, is it really that simple? The answer is both yes and no. Yes, because at its core, manifestation is about the power of thought. But no, because there's more to it than just thinking about something. Belief is a crucial component in the process of manifestation. You must truly believe in the possibility of your idea becoming reality. Doubt can be a significant roadblock. If you don't believe that your thought can materialize, it likely won't. Belief is the fuel that propels your idea from the realm of the mind into the realm of reality. Consistent focus is another key element. It's not enough to think about your idea once and then forget about it. You must consistently hold your idea in your mind, giving it the energy it needs to grow and manifest. This continued focus acts like a beacon, guiding your idea towards reality. Lastly, we can't forget about patience. Manifestation isn't an overnight process. It's like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow. It takes time. You can't rush it. You must patiently tend to your idea, nurturing it with belief and focus until it's ready to bloom into reality. So remember, manifestation is a process. It requires patience, belief, and a consistent focus on your idea. Keep these principles in mind as you embark on your own journey of manifestation. But how can we practically apply this concept in our lives? This question might be buzzing in your mind, and rightly so. Let's delve into some practical steps that can help you entertain an idea until it becomes your reality. Firstly, let's talk about clarity. It's crucial to have a clear and precise vision of what you want to manifest. It's not enough to just say, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. You need to define what success or happiness looks like for you. Is it a corner office in a skyscraper? Or maybe it's a peaceful life in the countryside. You see, the universe is not a mind reader. It responds to clear, concise, and focused thoughts. So take the time to visualize your desires in detail. Imagine the sights, the sounds, the feelings associated with your goal. This clarity will serve as a beacon, guiding your thoughts and actions towards your desired outcome. Next, let's discuss belief. Belief is the fuel that powers the vehicle of your thoughts. Without belief, your thoughts lack the momentum necessary to reach their destination. In the words of Neville Goddard, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. In other words, believe with every fiber of your being that your desire is already a reality. This might sound challenging, but remember, belief is a muscle that strengthens with use. Start small, manifest something simple, and as your belief grows, so will the magnitude of your manifestations. Lastly, maintaining a positive mindset is of paramount importance. Life is not always smooth sailing. There will be bumps, there will be detours. But it's crucial to stay positive and keep your eyes on the prize. A negative mindset can cloud your vision and steer you away from your goal. So, make a conscious effort to cultivate positivity. Surround yourself with positive people. Immerse yourself in uplifting literature and music and practice gratitude. Remember, positivity attracts positivity. It's like a magnet that draws in your desires. Now, these steps are not a magic formula. They require effort, persistence, and patience. But the journey of manifesting your desires is a rewarding one. Each step you take, each thought you entertain, brings you closer to your goal. It's like building a house, brick by brick. It might take time, but the end result is a beautiful structure that stands as a testament to your effort and determination. In conclusion, entertaining an idea until it becomes your reality is a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey that requires clarity, belief, and a positive mindset. But most importantly, it's a journey that leads to the fulfillment of your heart's deepest desires. So, embark on this journey with an open mind and a willing heart. With clarity, belief, and a positive mindset, you can entertain any idea until it becomes your reality. Are there real-life examples of this concept in action? Let's delve into a few inspiring stories that demonstrate the power of entertaining an idea until it manifests into reality. Our first example is that of a renowned scientist, Albert Einstein. He imagined himself riding a beam of light through space, and this imaginative exercise led him to formulate the theory of relativity. He held on to the idea, entertained it, and eventually it became a cornerstone of modern physics. Let's consider another example, the case of a famous author, J.K. Rowling. She was struck by the idea of a young wizard while on a train journey. She nurtured this concept, imagined the world of Hogwarts in detail, and eventually this idea took form as the globally loved Harry Potter series. Now let's look at a more recent example, Elon Musk. The idea of reusable rockets was considered preposterous by many, but Musk entertained this idea, and today, SpaceX's Falcon rockets have made space travel more sustainable and economical. These examples aren't limited to the realms of science and literature. Consider the story of a young woman named Sarah. She had the idea to start her own bakery, even though she had no prior business experience. She entertained this idea, learned baking, researched business strategies, and today she owns a successful chain of bakeries. Our final example is Tom, a marathon runner. Despite suffering a severe injury that left him unable to walk, he entertained the idea of running again. He underwent rigorous physical therapy, remained persistent, and eventually, he not only ran, but also completed a marathon. Each of these individuals held on to an idea, nurtured it, and allowed it to grow until it became a reality. They entertained the idea and waited for the right time for it to manifest. Remember, these are not just tales of extraordinary people. These principles apply to all of us. We can all entertain an idea, nurture it, and watch it manifest into reality. As these examples show, it's possible to entertain an idea until it becomes reality. So what should we take away from all this? Well, throughout our journey today, we've delved into the power of thoughts, the art of entertaining an idea, and the significance of timing. We've also touched on the process of manifestation and offered some practical steps to put these concepts into action. But what does it all boil down to? Firstly, let's revisit the concept of the power of thoughts. We've learned that our thoughts are not merely fleeting moments of consciousness, but powerful tools capable of shaping our reality. They are the seeds from which our reality grows. Our thoughts are the architects of our experiences, and we are the masters of our thoughts. Next, we've explored the notion of entertaining an idea. This is not a passive act, but an active process of engagement. It's about allowing an idea to take root in our minds, nurturing it, and giving it the space to grow. This process is akin to tending a garden. We must water and care for our ideas like we would a delicate sapling, allowing them the time and space to blossom into reality. Then we've discussed the importance of timing. The right time isn't something external that we wait for. It's something internal that we create. It's about aligning our thoughts and actions with our desires, creating a synchronicity that allows our ideas to come to fruition. We've also delved into the process of manifestation. This is the natural progression of our entertained thoughts becoming our lived reality. It's the tangible result of our mental gardening, the fruit of our cognitive labor. Finally, we've provided some practical steps to help you understand and apply these concepts in your everyday life. But remember, these steps are not a rigid blueprint, but a flexible guide. They are tools to help you navigate the path of manifesting your ideas into reality. In essence, this journey we've embarked on together today is about understanding the power we hold within our own minds. It's about realizing that we are not just passive observers of our reality, but active creators. Remember, an idea is only an idea until you entertain it. Entertain it long enough and it becomes your reality.